When we were preparing the nursery for a soon-to-arrive baby boy, my husband and I made what seemed like a wholesome parenting decision. A terrible, terrible mistake. We told our 6-year-old daughter she could help decorate her brother's room. In our minds, this meant she would maybe place a stuffed animal on a shelf, perhaps choose between 2 blankets, possibly stick one polite star sticker on the wall. What actually happened was more like giving a tiny interior designer unlimited creative freedom and absolutely no adult supervision. It started innocently. Sweetie, I told her, you can help make the nursery nice for your baby brother. Her eyes lit up like a Christmas tree, discovering caffeine. Oh good, she said. I have ideas. That should have been our first warning. Later that afternoon, I walked into the nursery to check on her progress, and immediately froze. The room looked like a small, cheerful tornado had decided to major in art. She had dragged in half her toy collection. Her stuffed unicorn sat in the corner, like the official room supervisor. 3 dinosaurs were arranged along the windowsill. A plastic tiara hung from the lamp. Sweetie, I said slowly, why are there dinosaurs? She turned around proudly. To protect the baby. Of course. And the tiara? That is for when he becomes king. Naturally, I kept walking around the room, discovering more surprises. A row of dolls sat on the shelf like a tiny jury panel. What are they doing? I asked. They are watching him. She explained. Watching him? Yes, to make sure he behaves. Then she pointed to the crib. Come see the best part. Now, when we bought the crib, it came with a nice soft blanket. My daughter had replaced it with layers. A blanket, 2 stuffed bears, a plastic dinosaur, and a small toy frying pan. A frying pan? I asked. Yes, she said, in case he gets hungry. I stared at her. He's a baby. Yes, she said patiently, but babies grow. Fair point, I suppose. Just when I thought the situation couldn't get more creative, my husband walked in. He looked around the nursery, then looked at me, then looked at our daughter, then looked back at the nursery again. Why? He asked slowly. Is there a sign on the wall that says baby rules? My daughter beamed. She had taped a piece of paper above the crib with her very best 6-year-old handwriting. The list read, no crying at night, share snacks with sister, no breaking sister toys, sister is boss sometimes. My husband covered his mouth, trying not to laugh. I pointed at rule number 4. Sometimes. I asked. She shrugged modestly. I am being fair. Then she walked over to the crib, patted the mattress, and nodded with satisfaction. He will like it, she said. How do you know? My husband asked. She thought about it. Then she said with total confidence, because I am a very good big sister. Then she added one more stuffed animal into the crib, a pink flamingo, for emotional support, she explained. At that point my husband whispered to me, should we fix the room? I looked at our daughter proudly inspecting her masterpiece. The dinosaurs guarding the window, the doll security council, the baby rules constitution, and the frying pan. I sighed. Let's just remove the kitchen equipment. From the doorway, our daughter turned around and gasped. Wait. She ran back in and carefully placed one last item beside the crib, a tiny toy police car, in case he breaks the rules.